G'day folks, welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us. The home and away season, the regular season.
Curtains.
Done.
It's good, isn't it?
Goodbye to all the teams that we will no longer see until next, February, March.
March.
Who's the unluckiest state champ women's team?
Probably Don Valley.
I reckon you're right. I reckon unlucky is one way to describe it.
Yeah.
I actually think
you said unlucky.
Unlucky is probably not the right terminology for them. I reckon given that they're in a rebuilding phase and they've got a lot of young players, I think they've done really well.
Look at the teams that have missed out though. They're all in rebuilding phase. Don Valley, Eltham, Bulleen.
Is Melbourne in a rebuilding phase? I don't know if Melbourne knows where they're at.
I don't think we even worry about Melbourne.
There's definitely some teams that have gone young this season, and it's going to be interesting to see where they are in
next year. If they keep them together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's have a look at the results from round 18. Ringwood 73 defeated Eltham 62. No Jadee Rooney for the second week straight. Now last week, the information given to us was she missed round 17 through illness,
stomach bug,
which is dodgy curry. We know that.
Yeah,
an illness is.
We know what that means.
An illness is dead set Friday night dodgy curry.
Yeah.
She missed round 18. Now that's either got to be the worst curry going around in Melbourne.
Wouldn't recommend that curry joint to anyone.
Or she's carrying an injury. And I'm telling you now, all curries aside, I reckon the injury is more to the point because you saw her or you had someone see her warm up.
She certainly
on the weekend.
Warmed up. Yeah, she warmed up not with the intention of playing, but for other purposes.
Injury.
But yeah, she warmed up pretty freely. She was able to get up and down. She was able to jump. So we'll see.
What do you reckon?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's pretty quiet out of the
seriously,
it's quiet out of the chocolate
Nothing's
factory.
coming out of the chocolate factory.
Nothing.
All right, fair enough. Hawks get it done with 38-25 second half. Tara Blair 19 points, making some good touch at the moment. Amber Hegg 15 and 11, played all 40 minutes I think.
Okay, that's fine.
Sarah Youssef 15 points, Emma Bedome 11 and 12. For Eltham, Izzy Bean 19, Holly Bowman 19, Hayley Munro 14 and 14. My sources tell me that two players on opposite teams here could be playing on the same team during summer.
Oh yeah, I think I saw Amber Head got a call up to the WNBL. Melbourne Boomers.
Melbourne Boomers, they're called now.
Yeah, and they got Lakers colours though. I'm not sure about that.
Interesting colour choice, but anyway. And Hayley Munro, I think, is in that team as well.
It's fantastic. Great representation with the big van. There's a couple of other kids that have got a gig as well on that side, so it'd be good to keep tabs on them as they progress, and hopefully they do well.
Well done to both. It's a good opportunity. Take it with both hands. McKinnon 83 had very little trouble, young man, getting over Melbourne 32. The Cougars went. Here's the quarter breakdowns. Have a listen to this: 22-7, 20-6, 23-10. 18-9.
It's an obliteration.
A question without notice, because I know you weren't at this game.
I'm happy to go hard, it's fine.
Did Melbourne want to be there?
No.
At all? Done?
No. Look, you're second last on the ladder. You've had the worst season in some
long time
for Melbourne Champions.
Coaching change, 3 starters out from the start of the season.
In and out players coming and going.
Not from the start of the season, but started the season and didn't finish the season.
They're a basket case. They've been nowhere near where we or them expect them to be. And look, I think they were just happy to see the end of this season and they'll come back.
So where to? Where to for Melbourne?
Well, look.
Surely the last thing that they need to do is talk about season 2013.
What they need to do
don't even talk about it.
Look, they need to wipe the slate clean. They need to go young. We know they've got the kids.
Absolutely.
And they need to start playing big minutes next season because it's a rebuilding year. You need to clean this whole thing up.
Well, it was very one-sided this game. Cougars won the rebounds 55-36 and the assist count was 23-6. Yeah. Alex Luff 20 and 15. Tegan Fowler up against her former team. Played basketball with Melbourne this season. Had 16 points. Laura Thomas 11 and 12. Laura Thomas back from injury. She's just stepping up those steps. It's like the 1,000 steps down there at Ferntree Gully, isn't it? She's just one step at a time, and I reckon she's over halfway up the 1,000 steps.
Yeah, she's doing very tough injury to come back from, but she's doing well. And look, that's pretty ominous. Sort of win from McKinnon.
Nicole Zammett, 8 points, Melbourne's highest scorer. Says a fair bit. I reckon McKinnon really enjoyed the opportunity to run into some form.
Get some minutes through their bench as they prepare for finals. Great timing for that.
And look, there's a lot of oldies down there, so they have the chance just to sit down and relax, just take it easy in the second half, rest the bones.
Written and spoken.
No, what's true? You said
They're not-
you said the average age out at McKinnon is about 32. I'm sure you said 32.
You've obviously heard me wrong there.
No, it was a 3 in there.
It was 22, so I might have been 23.
32, I reckon you said.
23.
So they're a bunch of old ducks. Waverley 64 went down to Hume City 70 ducks. You said, by the way.
I did.
Yeah, you did say that.
Young ducks.
Yinka Olaranu 15 and 12. Vivsard 12. Katrina Hibbert Froggy 11 and 8. Michaela Domkins 22. Bridget Ardossi 10 and 9 in 16 minutes.
Foul trouble, was she?
Foul played. So I don't know whether it was fouls or injury.
Well, I think it could be a bit of column A, column B. We know she doesn't mind a foul, and that hasn't been any different throughout her career.
Yep.
But look, as we've said, she needs to stay out of foul trouble if they're going to do any damage against the latter Leeds X team. We'll get to
Good
that.
game from these two teams,
Oh, yeah.
and they both went hard.
Yeah, as they should.
Sharon Milner played 35 minutes.
Well, finals came a week early, these two, and they got a good look at each other. But Waverley and Hume City will meet again this season.
If they meet again.
If they do, we'll be in the grand final. They won't.
How do you reckon the aftermatch would have been after that game? They probably would have got up there and both coaches would have said the same thing. Hope to see you in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, that's right.
Hope we see you in a few weeks' time.
And look, we'll get through this one. Diamond Valley 59 knocked off Sherbrooke 46, 35 to 21 first half from the Eagles. Caps off a pretty good year for
I
a
reckon
young
it's been
side.
good by the Eagles. I
think,
saw them
yeah.
in the pre-season, and I thought to myself, wow, they're going to have a long, hard season.
Yep. Anyway, 64 to 41 rebound count. Chloe Little had 9 and 14. Jacqueline Smith had 11. No
What's her
colour
name?
to Jacqueline.
Oh, Jacqueline, right. Okay.
Jacqueline.
Yep.
I was going to just call her Jackie, but I don't know if she liked that. Taryn Wilkin had 21 and 7 for
It
Sherbrooke.
was really the only Sherbrooke player to do anything.
Yeah.
And that's probably the story of Sherbrooke's season. They've always got one player,
yeah.
maybe two chipping in, but other than that,
And when they had 2 players, they got their 2 wins.
about that. Final ladder, here we go. Ringwood 16 and 2, Hume City 14 and 4, McKinnon 13 and 5, Waverley 10 and 8, Diamond Valley 5th 10 and 8. Head to head goes to Waverley.
Yep.
Eltham, Bulleen, Melbourne, Sherbrooke. Melbourne 3 and 15.
Yep.
Nowhere near where we've seen them in previous seasons. Sherbrooke on the bottom 2 and 16. Semi-finals, here we go.
So
Best of 3.
Best of 3. Ringwood versus Waverley. Ringwood have home court. First game is at Waverley though.
Yep.
2:30 on Sunday. Last time they met, they've met a couple of times this year. Round 3 was Ringwood up by 10 at home.
Yep.
And in round 10, Ringwood also got them again by 14 on the road. So look, ball's in Ringwood's court. Obviously they head in red hot favourites, but obviously the big old. There's 2 main stories here. Jadid.
Yep.
And the cloud hanging over her.
Yep.
And Ardossi's foul trouble.
Both hanging over, or injury.
Or injury.
Or injury.
So
I reckon
that's huge.
I reckon 4 words sums it up, this semi-final matchup. 4 words.
Yeah, what's that?
It's Ringwood's to lose.
Yes, absolutely.
I think they're the better team.
Yep.
They should win. I think they've got more depth than Waverley, which is something that we've been very critical of in the past.
Yep.
Their depth,
But they have it.
I think their depth is definitely there.
Yep.
It's good to see.
Yep.
I think Ringwood start favourites.
I think they do soon. I think they'll sweep them. If we have to have a tip, I think they'll sweep them.
Who goes to Michaela Domkins? She's been in good form the last few weeks.
They have. I don't know. It might have to be. Yeah, I don't know if you put a young kid on her.
It's a good question.
There's a couple you could do with, but
Michaela Domkins could be the X factor. If they don't get that matchup right,
it's going to hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
It could be the difference. I think maybe the Hagar-Dossie matchup might be something to celebrate over. Yeah.
Hume City take on McKinnon in the other semi-final matchup. First game, 6 p.m. down in Bentley. That's Bentley Secondary College.
The Den.
One of the premier venues in the competition.
The Den.
Round 4.
The Den.
Hume City 66 defeated McKinnon 60. That was a home game for the Broncos. Round 8. McKinnon 61 defeated Hume City 52. That was down at the Den. Round 4 and round 8, so they haven't seen each other for a long time. Here's where I'm at with this game.
Yep.
I reckon McKinnon can do it.
So do I.
I honestly think McKinnon can do it,
Yep.
but I don't think they will.
Really?
I think Hume City will get the series.
So why can Hume City win?
Well, Hume City have got a better team.
Right.
All right, I think Yinka Olaranu is one of the best players going around in the competition.
Yep.
Taryn McPherson is very, very underrated, has had a good season. Viv Sard can bob up, we know that. And then you've also got Sharon Milner and Katrina Hibbert. And let me tell you, Sharon Milner and Katrina Hibbert,
They
play for
live
finals.
for this.
They know what they're
Absolutely.
doing.
Yeah.
They are unbelievably experienced. They've been in this situation so many times before. They will not have any nervous energy this week. They'll just step out on court and go, here we go.
Yeah. No, they'll be fine. They'll probably calm all the girls down
I've
too.
wasted 18 weeks waiting for this. Here we go.
Right, yeah. Just had to qualify.
I just had to get there. I reckon if McKinnon had any chance in this series, they must win this week. Must win.
I think they will win this week.
Okay.
I think that with some of the girls that are rounding into some form, i.e. Tess Fury, i.e. Laura Thomas, some familiar names. Look, I think it's time that these two girls have a good shot at and at least make the grand final. They're perennial third teams the last few years.
Even as Waverley, back
Yeah, even Waverley.
Yep.
But I think this might be the time. They match up pretty well across the board with Hume City, as you've seen. They've shown they can match it with this side.
If they win it, if McKinnon go all the way through and win it, because most of them are past retirement age, do they retire? Do they go, hey, we're done?
I think you'd see a handful. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think you'd see a handful, but I think McKinnon will get them, and all the pressure goes to Broncos, and you'll be in for a thrilling couple of games.
Now, true or false? Question without notice. I know you didn't want me to bring this up on the show, but Timo's been complaining down at McKinnon lately because all the money's dried up. Apparently,
all of it.
Apparently,
so much.
Apparently, the expense bill on tape and deep heat has gone through the roof of this women's team.
Oh, look, I wouldn't put that past him. I think you're right. But mind you, Timo's not completely without fault either on the tape and deep heat front, I'll tell you what. Anyway, look, McKinnon...
Either way, it's going to be a fantastic... I like all four teams.
Yeah, so do I. I think the Cougs for me, it won't be easy. It might be... They might even take them 3 games, but I think they'll get them.
The best way to qualify how good this final series would be, or will be, would it surprise you if Waverley beats Ringwood? Would it surprise you?
Yeah.
It would, straight out.
It would surprise me.
Would it surprise you if McKinnon beats
doesn't matter who you say, no.
So you reckon it's a 3-horse race? Waverley's the ugly duckling.
I think they've been the second tier side all year.
Okay, fair enough.
Lucky to make final.
McKinnon comes in on a 3-game winning streak, by the way. It should be noted, though, that their 3-game winning streak, Sherbrooke, Eltham and Melbourne.
Yep.
Hume City comes in winning against Ringwood, Diamond Valley and Waverley.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
State champ, man, here we go. Let's run through this. Hume City 95 defeated Bulleen 89. Great finish to the season, Broncos. Where the hell have you been?
I think they've been playing for gigs next year, to be honest with you. No, that's seriously what I think has happened anyway.
Well, what weren't they playing for gigs between rounds 1 and 16?
Good question.
Why leave it to 17 and 18?
Because they were just coasting.
Hey, I'll tell you the other thing. Don't think Bulleen laid down in this game. Standurfer and Rose both played 40 minutes.
They had to. They
went hard.
They don't have any players.
You say Corey Standurfer and Mike Rose can play.
I know they can, but they didn't have Ben. Obviously, Sturt's gone. Ben Simmons is training with the Australian side in Canberra.
Should be back this week.
Yes, it will be back this week. It flies in tomorrow.
But even still, I thought Bulleen would have got this.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybank was wound back the clock, 24 points, 11 dimes.
Worked you, mate.
If that's the last thing Hume City remember heading into the off-season, well...
He's timed it well, hasn't he? Jamal Brown, 14 and 17.
Same thing.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Up until last week, was there a patch of 5 or 6 weeks where JB was coming off the bench?
Yes. I had a bit of a... Yeah, okay.
What's the go with that?
I think he's a bit of a... He trains every now and then, sort of, like,
fair enough, okay, team discipline. Team discipline's fine.
That's not why.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, I think he's been carrying injuries.
Oh, has he? Okay.
So,
all right.
Elliot Carr, obviously, has been a fair trainer all year, and he's had a pretty good year, so, if you play...
JB's come good at the right end of the season.
Who?
JB. I'll tell you what.
But if you play 30 minutes, it doesn't matter.
All-Star 5.
Yeah.
JB's a legit centre, right?
Yeah, probably the only one.
And he hasn't had a great... He's had a fair season.
Yeah.
Who goes in ahead of him as centre in the All-Star 5? Sean Prendergast, 17 and 9, ABK 14 and 13. He's had a very good season.
Yes, he has.
Standover 33 and 9, very good. Mike Rose 28 points. As we said, both played 40 minutes. Bulleen went down. Ringwood 87 defeated Eltham 73. Wildcats 44-37 lead at half time. Here we go.
Then Hawks went bang 50 to 29 second half.
What did Kenny say at half time?
Put your finger out.
He probably would have too. He probably would have just walked in the room
Put your finger out.
and walked out.
He's had some funny halftime speeches from what I hear. Anyway, Sam Bell,
Have
20.
you got anything for us?
No audio. Sorry, I'll leave that. Sam Bell, 20 and 14. Brian Dewar did 20 points. Willie Weimer, 18 points. Scott Cup, 31 and 9. David Bushberger had 20, and John Lister, 15. So pretty good showing for Eltham to finish off their year.
You know, it's gone quiet the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Leo's boy.
Oh yeah.
I just think other teams have put a little bit more emphasis on Leo's boy.
Well, he
the last
caught
couple of
fire for a pretty good long stretch. The adjustments had to be made from the defence anyway.
Werribee 88 went down to Crow Bay 109. Stingray shot at 58%. I like the Stingers.
Yeah.
I like them.
They got up and down. I know Eric Williams had 38 and 9. That's a lot. Marla Hicks, 22 and 9. Josh Oswald, huge game from him, 29 and
How
10.
good's this kid?
He's amazing.
What's the award in state champ man?
Christian Rocky at 18.
Sorry, Christian. What's the award in state
Rocky.
champ man for like best? Is it young talent? Is it rising star?
Rising star, I think, or youth player.
What do you got to be?
I might
How
have
old?
changed this year.
Josh Oswald's got to
But
be.
it might just be Rookie of the Year this year.
Josh
if
Oswald's
it's your
got to be in the
first
mix.
season. Yeah,
Have to be in the mix.
if that's the award. Thanks
Very,
for that.
very, very good season.
Waverley
Just
under-
clearly showing to the masses that you have no idea what you're talking about once again.
Well,
You've only been a part of the league for how long?
Done some
You've only
research.
been up on
give me some research,
up on
put it in
stage
the
on
notes,
awards
and I would
night.
have looked it up. It's changed this year.
Is it?
Yes.
Is there a defensive player of the year award this year? Oh, there is. Tell us a little bit about that. No, don't. Waverley 112 defeated Melbourne 79. Falcons pile on the points again. 6 games in a row to finish off the season.
Can score.
They've scored over 100. 6 games in a row.
Can score.
And not only can they score, they can help a teammate score, can't they?
Look, I tell you what, and I know they do this. They see that Flatters has had a few, and they just give them the ball to see how many you can get.
Not only that, Platters, Ivan Platnik, the destroyer,
Yeah.
it was a close call for leading point scorer per game for the season.
Might have just got up at the
Now,
end. there,
Waverley's gone into the last round, and their total game plan, and don't lie to us, Waverley.
We know.
Mike Bullock and the crew down there at the Falcons, don't lie to us because we know what you were doing. They were trying to get their teammate up for the leading scorer for the season, points per game.
I don't reckon it's the first time either.
You know what they did? It was just, it was Mission Destroyer. That's
Yeah.
what it was called. He had nearly half their shots in the game.
Yeah.
Some players absolutely stepped back and just said,
Here you go.
Ivan, here you go. Had 45 points and shot Destroyer. The Destroyer will be watching this.
Yeah.
He'll be
Yeah.
watching this.
Love it.
Mate, you could have had a 50-point game. 11 of 22 from the foul line, the Destroyer.
Yeah, he does that.
It's not good enough.
No.
You need to lift your socks before finals,
It's a
mate.
state championship.
You got 45 and you think you're a hero. It's not good enough, mate. You went 11 of 22 from the foul line.
We got youth players scoring more
Come
than
on,
45.
mate. What's wrong with you?
I know.
I reckon you let your teammates down.
No,
They
you're-
set you up.
He sucks.
Yeah, terrible.
He sucks. Ryan Orban's at 18 and 16. Jared Fry 17. Johnny Closter 16 for the Tigers, who finished their season without. Diamond Valley 117 beat Sherbrooke 73. Absolutely belted them.
Valley can score.
They can score. Can't play D. That's
No.
probably why they missed finals. D, but this was a belter. 54 to 34 first half. Won the board 62 to 40. They shot at 53%. 30 assists. Like absolute masterclass on
Dominate.
offense. Matt Fennell 23 points, 26 boards, 5 assists. He's had his best season. of all time.
I'll just finish off. I'm going to say something and just go with everyone else because everyone at Diamond
I've got
Valley
something
scored.
on him too. Sam Reynolds 19, Sammy Gazzo 19, Adam Moore 14 and 11, Truman 13, Lukey Val had 12, Mitch Lee 11 and 7 dimes.
Who didn't do anything for Diamond Valley? They had like 8 players play, I reckon.
I reckon that was
I
everyone.
reckon Neil Haney was the only player that didn't hit double digits.
Poor Neil. Lawrence Donaldson at 17 and 7, Brian Moore 12 and 8. Now go.
Sherbrooke, first of all, Brian Moore, good season, mate. Tough
Yep.
season for your team, and Brian Moore has stood
Every
up for
game.
that team this
Every
season,
game.
so well done.
Yep.
Matt Fennell,
Yep.
it would be
I got breaking news.
an absolute travesty. Well, hang on, last time you had breaking news, I was pumping a player up and they were out with a knee injury for the next year.
No breaking news.
Matt Fennell, alright?
He's re-signed for next year.
Yeah, it's at Diamond Valley?
Yep.
Oh, good news. Okay, that's great news. If Matt Fennell does not make the state champ men all-star team, it is,
So you're lying.
it is a travesty
Hey,
of justice.
Why have you got all this bag?
It's a
There's
travesty.
a bag down there with a lot of cash in
It's
it.
a travesty. You can't do that. It's a travesty. Can you believe what just happened?
Yeah, I can actually.
It is a travesty of justice if Matt Fennell does not make the All-Star 5 team. He has had an excellent season and should be there.
He should. I agree. In fourth spot. Wow. Then some things can't be unseen.
You can't do that.
No, you
can't do that.
You can't. Bullying.
It's not fair when we're on air.
I know.
And people are doing stuff
I know.
off
We're
to the side.
trying to right here engage with the audience. Ladder. This is how it finished. So you just regroup. I got it. Bullying 15-3, Waverley 14-4, Corai Bay 14-4, but Waverley had the split there. Ringwood 13-5. No, Waverley had the split.
What are you talking about? I'm totally Waverley got
they did.
hit on Crow Bay.
Ringwood 13-5, Bullying, Don Valley 11-7, Eltham 11-7, Werribee 6-12. Good first season up. Hume City 5-13.
Good first half of the first season up.
Yes,
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
Sherbrooke 3-15, Melbourne 2-16. Semi-finals kicks off.
I've seen some strange things in my life, but just out of camera shot, I saw two of the strangest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. Top two
Anyway, go
in
on.
one go.
Go on.
Bulleen versus Ringwood 8:15 p.m. Saturday at Maroondah. Last time these
Chocolate Factory.
The Chocolate Factory.
Yeah,
obviously.
Chocolate Factory.
Round 7, Ringwood 88 defeated Bulleen 86 away.
That was Bulleen's first loss of the season.
It was.
And it was Ringwood's start of their amazing streak.
That's right. In round 16, Bulleen 86 defeated Ringwood 69 away as well. They absolutely smashed them. I was at that game, and there's no way Ringwood can win.
No way.
I don't think so.
No Sturt. Won't matter.
Well, it didn't matter in round 16 when Sturt was playing with broken fingers.
So absolutely no way Ringwood can win.
I don't think so. I can't see it happening.
I reckon you're being a little bit unfair to the Hawks.
Really?
Well, you got Big Willie.
Yeah.
You got some really, really gun players for Ringwood who are experienced, who've been in this situation before. Sam Bell, Big Willie,
Yeah.
Matty Snowball. I mean,
And Big Willie
Willie
gets excited in finals.
Well, he gets it done.
Yeah.
He gets it done. He gets the job done. You're talking about some unbelievable experience in that team.
Yeah.
And I reckon you are unfairly
There's no
just
denying.
brushing them.
I think that's nice and all, but I think there's nothing. Oh, jeez, this is ridiculous.
I'm distracted.
Yeah, I am too.
Go on.
I think the talent on Bulleen side is undeniable and will be enough alone.
I think Bulleen win the series.
Yeah, 2-0.
I reckon if Ringwood are any chance, they've got to get this first one at the Chocolate Factory.
I agree.
And it's not beyond them.
No.
Don't write them off.
All right, you Tim Bulleen.
I'm tipping Bulleen to win.
Waverley Corai Bay 1 p.m. Sunday at the. Jeez.
This is, out of all the finals in the whole Big V, this is the hardest series to
It's at
pick.
7 o'clock Saturday, by the way.
7 o'clock, okay.
Yeah.
It's been changed, has it? 7 o'clock Saturday. Alright. This is the hardest
Didn't
game
get
to
the
pick.
memo from the
No, I didn't.
comms department.
No, I didn't. Hardest game to pick. Go back over the series this year. Round 1, Waverley
great.
92.
Yeah.
Waverley 92 defeated Corai Bay 83. That was at Waverley. Round 10, Corai Bay 89 defeated Waverley 87.
They've had some battles.
Down on the bay.
They've had some battles.
Pick a winner. Have fun. Enjoy
I
doing
honestly
it.
no. You.
No, I got
You
no
do it.
idea. I got no idea who wins this.
You know
game.
who wins this? The team that scores more.
Good on you. There's
Insight.
There's a theory for you.
Insight. No, seriously, it's going to be a track meet.
It's
It's going to be a track meet.
This is how I work, right? If in doubt, pick the home team.
Yeah.
I think Corai Bay gets game 1. If in doubt, pick the home team.
And then
If in doubt, pick the home
you're
team.
in doubt.
It is no disrespect to Bulleen and Ringwood, but the Waverley Corai Bay matchup for the next 2 weeks is just.
So it's better than anything.
It is one of the great showcases of Big V basketball this season.
If you're not doing anything, even if you're doing something cancelled, get down to Corai Bay on the weekend.
Take your tent with you.
I'll tell you
It's
what.
a long way down there.
Oh,
take
it is.
your tent.
Down the highway.
Yeah, take your tent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes a while to get there. Are you done for the week? Or what?
What do you mean?
Finals is with us.
Yeah. mate.
1 question to finish off today's show. 2 questions to finish off today's show. MVP, state champ women. Go.
Amber Hegg.
Amber Hegg with you. MPV. MVP.
MWP. Medal World Peace.
MVP, state champ men. Come on. Put it.
I have to.
Put the old
I have
plums on
to.
the line right now and give us
Corey
some.
Standover.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's a safer bet than anyone else. Yes, I got that. But who do you think?
I like Eric Williams.
Barry Williams?
I like Eric Williams.
Yeah.
I like about 5 or 6
so do
other
I.
players as well.
And quickly before we finish,
Yeah, go on.
Big V dinner.
Stinky tickets, get on it.
Yeah, you need to get on it quickly. stinkytickets.com.au/Big V. Get your tickets quickly.
I had someone Google stinky tickets last week.
Thanks, and we'll see you all next week.
Ugly. It wasn't good, mate.
All right.